A Tumi Alpha Bravo Search Backpack retails for $525. A 511 Tactical Rush 24 backpack with the same 1050 denier nylon shell, the same self-healing coil zipper, more reinforced stress points, and a longer warranty, retails for $145. The bag is not the same, the branding is. We ranked 5 backpack brands the consumer market refuses to take seriously. 5 brands quietly building the packs that designer labels pretend to build. One of them carries a 30-year warranty for $60. Most shoppers walk past it on the way to a shelf marked premium. Every backpack on this list was judged by one detail almost no consumer ever sees: the bar tack. A bar tack is a dense rectangular cluster of stitches placed at the points where a backpack carries weight. The shoulder straps meet the body, the top haul handle anchors to the seam, the compression straps bolt to the side panels. A proper bar tack contains between 28 and 42 stitches packed into a tight pattern roughly the size of a thumbnail. A cheap backpack skips the bar tack and uses a single row of 8 to 12 straight stitches. The difference is invisible until the bag is loaded. Once a heavy laptop, a water bottle, and a pair of shoes go inside, the single row stitching begins to migrate. Within 90 days, the strap pulls free at one corner. The bag is now a tote with a flap. The repair is a sewing machine job that costs more than the bag itself. The pack goes in the trash, and a replacement is purchased within the same calendar year, which is precisely the cycle the manufacturer assumed when the bar tack was skipped in the first place. Every brand on this list was judged by one question: where does the manufacturer stop cutting corners? Number 5. Outdoor products. The brand has been operating out of Los Angeles since 1973, building day packs for hikers, students, and warehouse workers who need a bag that survives weekend abuse without becoming a project. The Module Day Pack, the brand's signature mid-size model, retails for approximately $35. This is a durable, no-frills pack designed to outlast fashion labels. The shell is 600 denier polyester, denser than what most fashion-driven competitors use at 3 times the price. The zippers are coil construction with metal sliders, not brittle plastic teeth that crack with temperature swings. The shoulder straps are bar-tacked at 4 anchor points each, which is unusual at this price tier. The internal lining is a single piece of taffeta rather than the multi-panel patchwork glued together by lower-tier competitors. Estimated production cost sits below $7. The retail multiple is roughly 5, which sounds aggressive until you compare the bag to a similarly priced offering from a logo-driven competitor that skips bar tack reinforcement entirely. Outdoor Products carries a lifetime limited warranty against manufacturing defects, honored through a direct mail-in repair program rather than a retail return desk. The bag is not stylish. The bag is not photographed in catalogs. The bag survives. A college student who buys one as a freshman, carries it through graduation, then through the first office job, then hands it down to a younger sibling. The verdict is simple. For $35, this is the cheapest entry on the list, one of the hardest to kill, and the bag the secondary market quietly resells at near original retail 2 decades after the first purchase. Number 4. Swiss Gear. The brand is licensed from Wenger of Switzerland and produced under contract for the North American market, with marketing that leans heavily on Alpine reliability and Swiss precision. The product itself is more impressive than the slogan. The Scan Smart 1900 laptop backpack retails for approximately $80. The shell is ballistic-grade polyester at 1,200 denier, comparable to the fabric specification used in business luggage retailing for 4 times the price. The main compartment closes with YKK coil zippers, the identical zipper hardware specified by premium luggage houses that charge $500 or more for a competing pack. The shoulder straps are anatomically contoured for load distribution and reinforced with 28-stitch bar tacks at every anchor point. The padded laptop compartment is suspended on a foam shock plate rather than glued directly to the main body. The estimated production cost is approximately $14. The retail multiple is close to 6, which would be high if the bag were not engineered to outlast the warranty period by a factor of 2. The pack is rated for laptops up to 17 inches and built to lay flat at airport security checkpoints without unloading the device. Owners report carrying the same Swiss Gear backpack on weekly business trips for 8 to 12 years before retiring it. The bag becomes scuffed before it becomes broken. The verdict. For under $100, this is corporate-grade travel hardware sold at consumer-grade prices, and the bag airport business travelers consistently refuse to learn about. Number 3. Carhartt. The Detroit-based workwear brand has spent over a century outfitting railroad workers, lumberjacks, and tradesmen who treat a torn seam as a missed paycheck. The brand applies the same philosophy to its backpack line, even though most consumers still associate Carhartt only with jackets and overalls. The Legacy 25-liter work pack retails for approximately $90. The shell is 1,000 denier polyester treated with a polyurethane coating that resists water, oil, and abrasion in outdoor conditions. The base panel is a separate reinforced layer of heavier denier fabric, double-stitched and tape-sealed to the main body. The compression points carry stacked bar tacks rather than the single bar tack used by most consumer backpacks at this tier. The zippers are heavy-gauge coil construction rated for outdoor temperature extremes. The interior has a padded laptop sleeve and an organizer panel of utility pockets reinforced with the same denier fabric as the shell. The estimated production cost is approximately $17. The retail multiple is around 5, which the brand absorbs partially because the marketing budget is spent on tradesmen advertising rather than influencer placements. Carhartt offers a lifetime limited warranty against manufacturing defects, and the network of authorized repair partners honoring it is unusual for any pack at this price point. Tradesmen report carrying the same Carhartt pack onto job sites for 15 years before the polyurethane coating finally cracks from sun exposure. The verdict is straightforward. For under $100, this is the most overbuilt construction on the list, and the bag fashion buyers continue to refuse on aesthetic grounds. Number 2. 511 Tactical. The brand was founded to outfit law enforcement officers, military operators, and federal agents who needed gear engineered to perform under conditions consumer luggage was never built to survive. The Rush 24 backpack retails for approximately $145. The shell is 1050 denier nylon, the identical fabric specification used in Tumi's Alpha Bravo line at 3 to 4 times the price. Every seam is double-stitched. Every stress point carries a 40-stitch bar tack. The zippers are heavy-duty self-healing coils with paracord pull tabs threaded through reinforced grommets. The internal frame is a closed-cell foam panel that distributes load across the lumbar region rather than concentrating it on the shoulders. The estimated production cost is approximately $24. The retail multiple is just over 6 times, which is restrained for a bag in this category given the volume of materials and reinforcement points. 511 Tactical offers a lifetime warranty without the fine print most luxury brands insert into theirs. Field reports from operators describe the same Rush 24 surviving deployments measured in years rather than months, with abrasion that polishes the nylon rather than tearing it. The pack remains compatible with modular webbing pouches sold separately, allowing the user to expand capacity without replacing the core platform. The verdict. For $145, this is military-grade construction sold without the markup the market typically attaches to military-grade construction. Number 1. Eastpak. The brand was founded in 1952 as a contractor manufacturing duffel bags and packs for the United States military under the original name Eastern Canvas Products. After the wartime contracts ended, the company pivoted to civilian backpacks while keeping military-grade construction standards intact. The padded packer, the brand's flagship model, retails for approximately $60. The shell is 600 denier polyester, tear-resistant, and rated for daily commuter abuse without seam migration. The shoulder straps carry wide foam padding distributed across a contoured panel, rather than the thin tubes used by most backpacks at this price. Every load-bearing seam is bar-tacked with a 40-stitch cluster. Every zipper is a YKK coil. The estimated production cost is approximately $10. The retail multiple is roughly 6, which would be unremarkable except for the warranty attached to the bag. Eastpak guarantees the padded packer for 30 years against manufacturing defects. 30 years. A consumer who buys one in their 20s is covered into retirement. The repair network is operational across Europe and North America, and replacement claims are honored at the original purchase point without receipt requirements in most cases. Independent reviewers have documented Eastpak padded packers surviving 15 and 20 years of daily university and commuter use without seam failure. The verdict. For $60, this is the longest warranted backpack in mass production. The cheapest investment in this entire category that pays back across decades, and the most ignored gold mine in the consumer luggage market. Here's the comparison that defines this video. A Herschel Little America backpack retails for approximately $110. The shell is 600 denier polyester. The bar tack reinforcement is single row at 3 of the 4 critical anchor points. The warranty is limited to manufacturing defects in normal use, with documented friction in the claims process. Marketing budget consumes a meaningful share of revenue, funneled toward retail partnerships and lifestyle photography. An Eastpak padded packer retails for $60. The shell is the same 600 denier polyester. The bar tacks are present at every anchor point. The warranty is 30 years. The marketing budget is a fraction of the Herschel allocation. $50 less, decades more lifespan, identical fabric specification. That is the simplest decision in the backpack market, and the one most consumers refuse to make because the cheaper bag does not photograph as well in a coffee shop. 5 brands, 1 question. Where does the manufacturer stop cutting corners? Every bag on this list answered that question by adding a bar tack the consumer never sees, a warranty the brand will actually honor, and a fabric specification the retail price never reflects. This channel follows the money, not the marketing. Drop a comment below with the backpack currently on the chair, the year it was purchased, and the number of trips it has survived. The patterns in those comments are more honest than any product page. For the parallel investigation into checked luggage, the Luggage Exposed breakdown of hardside spinners under $200 covers the same construction questions at a larger scale, with similar gaps between price and product. Subscribe before the next brand is exposed.